And we are live.
Cool. Greetings, space geeks and other astro enthusiasts. My name is Rick. I'm the Chief Astronomer at the Gravity Discovery Centre and Observatory. Some of you may know that, some of you may not know that. And of course, we are here down at Mill Point in South Perth to observe the rising of the super blood moon. It's one of those events that is just great to watch. Now, I've got a bunch of cool people around us at the moment. Say hello, everyone. There we go, beautiful. Getting a bit of crowd interaction here going on. And of course, joining me tonight behind the desk is Mitch. Say hello to Mitch.
Yeah, everyone.
Yep, cool. And then over there we've got one of our board members, Andrew. He's come along to help out as well. So we're just waiting for the moon to clear the horizon. So Mitch is going to, you can do a bit of a talk.
Yeah, and, I'll be squawking on. You'll be busy.
Yeah, I'm going to go
moseying around with the beautiful people.
Because these folks, we're actually getting quite a bit. People have brought their picnic dinners.
There's a fair bit going on down here.
This is nice. Yeah, this is good. This is a good little family event. Great. All right. So I'll catch up with you soon, just as the moon is rising. We'll get some of these telescopes set up so the good folks can have a bit of an eyeball when it does. And I'll join you again very, very shortly. So see you soon.
Too easy. See you in a bit, Rick.
Yep.
So what we're waiting for now, folks, is basically the moon and Saturn are just about to crest above the escarpment over here. If I have a bit of a play with this camera here. I've got a DSLR set up next to me, giving us a bit of a wide shot of the hills of Perth. That's going to have a bit of a hard time autofocusing if I spin that guy back a bit. You can see we're down here at the Mill Point Reserve. Just behind me here, we have the beautiful backdrop of Elizabeth Quay. Now, unfortunately, just as I was leaving the observatory this evening to come down here towards Mill Point, I noticed they were doing a fair bit of backburning out in the forestry in Yale, and that has sent a heap of smoke. So it's going to be a bit of an interesting one this evening, as we're going to be having a blue moon, a super blue moon, but as it rises, the moon is going to be experiencing something known as Rayleigh scattering. It's the same effect that causes sunrises and sunsets to be the beautiful colours that they are. It's all to do with the size of particulate in the atmosphere. Effectively, what's going to happen is we're going to see a lovely crimson moon rising in the east. Now, if the average size of particulate in the atmosphere is greater than 1 nanometer in diameter, this will scatter the light heavily to the red end of the spectrum. Now, how does this affect things like sunrises and sunsets? As the sun is close to the horizon, be it in the east or the west, you're looking through a lot more atmosphere. And the more atmosphere you have to look through, the more scattering, and due to the larger volume, thus more particulate, there is there to scatter that light very heavily. You can even see the effects of this even in the middle of the day. Oh, beautiful. Whoa, look at that. So, where's it gone? Oh, there she is. Fantastic. Okay, so just going to be driving this girl in. Magnificent. As we said, there's that lovely crimson colour. I'm just going to get my ugly mug out of the way here so you guys can enjoy this gorgeous moonrise. Fantastic, folks. You keep squawking. I'm talking to the internet people. They're beautiful too. Keep putting my big ugly head in the way.
Yeah, we were hoping that we'd actually get a nice picture of a plane taking off in front of the moon, but it is looking quite impressive. It does look a little bit squished. That is due to the atmospherics. You see, we live on a spherical planet. As I was just explaining to the crowd, we live on a spherical planet. We breathe from an atmosphere, not an atmo-flat. And of course, the thickness of the atmosphere depends on where you're looking, the angle. So directly above you is about 100 kilometers worth of air. As you travel lower or closer and closer to the horizon, you start to look through more air mass. Through that greater air mass, you start getting a lot more distortions, hence why stars twinkle. Like I said, stars twinkle because of Earth's atmosphere, and astronomers don't call it twinkling, we call it scintillation, and that's where you get some weird things, especially when you're reading kids' bedtime stories. It's not twinkle, twinkle, little star, it's scintillate, scintillate, celestial light. Anyway, so the super blue moon, as everyone's been getting excited about, it actually happened at 9:30 this morning, where it was at its greatest, closest points, and at its full phase. We're actually now in what's known as the waning gibbous phase, and it still is, for all intents and purposes, it is still a full. It's like 99.6% full, which is, what's that 0.4 going to do for you? But it from here, looking at the reflection on the water, it's almost akin to the stairway on the moon that you experience up near Broome and Samson Point up near Karratha. Speaking of Karratha, I want to do a big shout out to one of our colleagues, Beck. She's currently up in Karratha. Hey Beck, hope you're doing well, and hope the teaching's going just swimmingly. And I also want to say hello. There's some birds flying across the moon. I also want to wish a happy birthday to my sister-in-law, Maria. Happy birthday to you. Congratulations on another successful orbit of our local star. Anyway, the moon is red colour. It's not blue. People are a bit probably bummed out that it's not blue. Well, there you go. But it is red, and that's because of all the burn-offs that are going on actually up near us, aren't they, Mitch? There's some burn-offs going on. So we have this layer of smoke above the, close to the horizon, and of course it's giving the moon that sort of reddish orangey cast to it, and it just looks absolutely spectacular. It's like a giant, it looks like this during an eclipse, although a bit fainter, a bit deeper in colour. Anyway, enjoy, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes.